Roselle Catholic's been a great academic school for over 60 years, and we've been really good at basketball for 7 or 8.
Kick it up, Kahlil, look up. Nice take, nice play.
When we decided to try to be an elite level high school basketball team, we were looking up at that point to St. Anthony's and St. Pat's.
Transition defense, not good. I don't hear anybody communicating.
We take a tremendous amount of pride in the fact that we've positioned ourselves as, if not the best program in the state of New Jersey over the last 6 years, certainly one of the 2 or 3 best.
Nice pass, Josh. 1-0.
A lot of fortunate circumstances which had kids choose to come to Roselle Catholic, the first one being a young man by the name of Jamil Warney. He was the first Division I player that I coached here. And success breeds more success. It kind of steamrolled from there to Tyler Roberson and Isaiah Briscoe, and then to Naz Reed, and now most recently to Kahlil Whitney.
Body full forward. I'm about to go hard today. It's the last hard practice we got before game day. We got Josh PIERRE-LOUIS, the bounciest guard in the country, yo.
PIERRE-LOUIS.
The bounciest guard in the country, the best duo in the country, too. Can't forget about Mel, the best trainer in the country, hands down.
We got to have great focus in what we're doing, going through our stuff, tuned in defensively to what we're going to do. So let's make sure we have great focus and great energy today.
I never have to ask him to play hard. Every practice play, every drill, he's going 100%.
Getting ready for the game Friday. I mean, he was going hard, trying to get in the best shape as possible, that's all.
Nice pass! Nice pass! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Kahlil Whitney is coming off a summer here in which his recruitment really picked up big time. John Calipari from Kentucky started recruiting him heavily. He committed to Kentucky in August, and now going into the season, he got big goals at Roselle Catholic. Last year, Naz Reed, who's now a freshman at LSU, was the leader and best player on the team. Kahlil was a little bit more of a supporting player. This year, it's going to be his team. He's going to be the leader. And they're going to try to make history by winning back-to-back TOCs.
Shot. Let's go, White. Let's go, White. Come on, come on.
Kahlil grew up in Chicago and was there through his freshman year. Mom and Dad decided that the best chance for him to reach his full basketball potential was for him to be with his dad, since Kelly had already been through that, having played at Seton Hall. They visited a couple of different schools, but one of the guys who trains our kids, Jamar Wise, played with Kelly at Seton Hall, and so Kelly and Kahlil came and watched us play a few times and liked what they saw, and so we were lucky enough to have him.
Tough shot, Kahlil. Literally unstoppable in the post against anybody similar size.
My dad being incarcerated when I was young, I missed a lot of time with him, so it was somewhat tough. I know my dad, he was a good guy. I love him to death. He just made a couple of mistakes. My mom was a great mother, and to come out here and play basketball and live with my dad for the rest of high school, it was a great opportunity.
He visited Kentucky. Cal told him he wanted him. That was his #1 choice. So he commits in August. Then he opted not to sign his letter of intent in November, which kind of freaked out the Kentucky fans, BBN, a little bit, because they're like, hey, are we going to lose this kid? What's going on? He decided he wants to wait until the spring to sign his letter of intent at his grammar school in Chicago, where he grew up.
Everything right now is way bigger than basketball. My dad and family members has instilled in me that, everything is for somebody else. John Newton Gregory Academy. Growing up, it was kind of rough around the school. I was drive-by shootings, drug deals, and went outside the school. Everybody outside playing recess, and you hear gunshots, and kids and the teachers scrambling. Me going back and signing in front of those kids is going to mean a lot to me. Showing these kids that there's a lot of opportunity and there's hope. Everything you see outside of your door is just not, that's not it.
Kahlil loves Kentucky. It's pretty much his dream school where he always wanted to go. This is not a kid who put off his signing because he wanted more publicity or something like that. He always had this plan of going back to inner city Chicago. And I give him a tremendous amount of respect that he stuck with it and said logistically the fall was not going to work for the plan that he had. We spoke to Coach Calipari, and Dad spoke to Coach Calipari and let him know that this is something that's important to him, important to his family, and so they're going to do it in the spring.
That was a good minute. Make sure that everybody knows what's going on offensively and defensively, and we'll do our prep work for Trenton Catholic ready for the opening game of the season. Okay, guys, you have a tremendous opportunity in front of you to go out and win a state championship and win a TOC. Don't get caught up in 3 some odd months from now. Okay, let's get tied up in the fact that we're going to be the best basketball team we can possibly be on Friday night.
On 6, 1, 2, 3.
1,
2, 5, 6.
Good job. Good work.
As always, New Jersey is just brutal this year with some great teams. Somebody's going to have to get hot at the end of the year, and hopefully it's us. We're going to be competing with 4 or 5 other schools that really have an opportunity to win state championships and ultimately the TOC. Historically, it just ends up being the team who's playing the best down the stretch.
Customized 12, all red Gym 12, the Dragon. Gotta get at me.
Well, I feel like the whole Dragon thing came from the push from the summer. Him just trying to assert himself within the rankings in the national world. And I just told him, like, you gotta be like a dragon. I feel like everybody calls themselves dogs and stuff like that, but, so I feel like a dragon and it's totally different.
I feel like a celebrity.
Is this the GOAT, Kahlil Whitney?
I feel like a celebrity.
Hey, Kahlil Whitney. I'm Josh Philly. Nice to meet you. I'm your point guard. You're a great player. He's a hell of a player.
Hopefully it's the year of the Dragon. I'm getting prepared to go to Kentucky. Him trying to do a back-to-back TLC, win another championship with his team. He has a lot of things on the table that he put a lot of work for and he's trying to obtain, so hopefully he gets it.
Run at him, make sure that we force him to put it on the ground. Kahlil, you'll start at number 2, Watkins, 6'8", athletic, offensive rebounder, likes to drive it, but will shoot the 3. Opening night, gonna be a lot of emotions, a lot of excitement. Let's come out hard, let's settle in for a good game, and most importantly, play together, send a message to the state that we're here to win another state championship. Let's go.
1 on 3, so get it on 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Showtime, baby.
The visiting Iron Vikes of Trenton Catholic Academy and your defending NCSIA and tournament champion, Roselle Catholic Lions.
That green and gold! That green and gold! That green and gold! Win, go!
Kahlil has a chance to be just an unbelievable, not only college player, but pro. If you sat down and built the perfect basketball player, body-wise, attitude, all the different things that you'd put into that, you'd pretty much be building him. You know, 6'6", 6'7", with a great wingspan, 40-plus inch vertical, plays hard on every single possession.
Can you get Kahlil to slip to the rim for a dunk? Okay, 14 player.
He really has the opportunity to be just a tremendous college player and hopefully future NBA player.
We got a lot of young guys on the team this year, so we got to take our time and take it day by day. We have to have some attainable goals. We're going to struggle a little bit, but I feel like we can do the same thing we did last year. We just got to be patient and just work hard as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the ball game. The final score.
You already know, man. We had to come out here and take care of business. We played as a team. That's the result right there.
Kahlil, nice job, man. It's a great start for the first game of the season. You know, playing against a good competitive team. I think it was a good start.
I told you ain't 10 more better plays than that. Ain't 10 better plays than that dunk you had in the first quarter, my man. ESPN top 10. I want to see it.
Kentucky was actually my dream school since I was like 11, 12 years old, growing up, watching Anthony Davis and John Wall, those guys play, and watching all the BBN fans in the Rupp Arena. It was just amazing seeing how many fans there were. And now knowing that I'll eventually go on to Kentucky and play in front of those fans is very exciting.
If you don't have it, you get beat down. You gotta have it. But the only way you have some swag is if you're in the gym and you burn it. And in this state, if you can't play, there ain't no bullshit there. You can't play. You can talk all. And if you can't play, everybody knows you can play. There's no BS here. So I enjoy coming back and recruiting. I enjoy the coaches here.
Seeing Cal here was amazing with all the other good coaches. I haven't seen Coach Cal since I went on my visit, so I mean, it was cool. Coach Cal is one of the greatest coaches of all time, and that's why I want to go play under him. He's going to coach me and he'll get me better.
Can you coach your best player harder than the other guys? The guys that I've been hardest on will give me a kidney if I need it. If you're easy on a kid, he doesn't even remember it. You hear what I just said? He doesn't even remember it.
Kentucky wasn't in the circle. They came on when we went to Peach Jam Invitational. I had no clue that Coach Cal was going to step in that gym. And as soon as I looked over, like right before the tip, I seen Coach Cal.
Yeah, it was Illinois, Oregon, Georgetown, Louisville. Yeah, Miami was in there. So,
and he told me he knew he came in late, and he wanted me to know that that's what he usually do. He doesn't usually recruit the freshman and sophomore level. And he heard great news from DeJuan Wagner about Kahlil. Went to watch him play. He was extremely impressed.
Oh, really?
DeJuan Wagner's son's team stayed in the same hotel we stayed in. Like 12 a.m., I went down to get some snacks from the counter. And I seen DeJuan Wagner, and he was like, "You ready for that Kentucky offer?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." Like, he wasn't serious. He was probably the pushover, just letting them know, like, "Yo, this kid is real." They made me a priority right after the game. They text Coach Boff and let him know that they needed me and they wanted me to commit like ASAP. They said they loved my game, and I reminded them as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
He established who he was as a player. I'm going to defend, I'm going to rebound, I'm great with the ball, I can score it. Or he was willing to do whatever it took because he's a winner.
Yes.
It's not just about having the ball, it's not just about scoring. He plays to win it.
I've been loving Kentucky all my life, and I was so excited that I wanted to commit. But my dad told me to take my time, and it's a process, and just like that.
What I try to live by, if you care about the kids, and you truly care about their success and what they're doing and their growth, and you're focused on that, he said you'd always have a job.
He's got a whole bunch of great talent coming in, and I got a feeling this is time they got close last year. I got a feeling they're going to get it with Kahlil Whitney. Kahlil Whitney's a winner. Watch it.
Oh no. Say hi. See the camera? Say hi. Cheese. This is my little sister Kylie. Say hi. She's not used to the camera.
The camera, huh?
Oh no.
We're gonna train later on. We're gonna go to that gym, right? Yeah. I don't know what he ate last night, but he gonna throw it up.
I'm gonna be sitting back laughing.
What? Yeah.
You be working out too.
I'm gonna work it out with y'all today. I got a gain tomorrow. You ain't got no gain tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Ooh. These grapes are tough. I don't know if they were just here for the camera, but.
So how we feeling?
Feeling great, man. 12-0 in the season. Everything is going great. As long as we winning, I mean, I'm good with everything, you feel me?
Probably want to do some competition. They haven't been doing that as of late, you know. It's always a struggle for them.
Move.
It's scary. The guards and get the wings.
My birthday was January 8th. Went to Top Golf. I feel like I finally found something I'm not good at.
He was horrible at that. They have a nice one in Edison right here in New Jersey. And Dad, you got footage, right? See what you're dealing with right now, man. Get on the board. Get on the board. Oh, man. He was terrible. And I want everybody to know that I won. So, you know, once again,
He did win.
it was funny just for us to be such like good athletes and get there and we all suck at golf. Want to try one more time? Ooh. Yeah, I saw it too. It was a fly over there somewhere. I seen a fly over there somewhere. It's somewhere over there.
Oh man.
Hi. Oh, there she goes. She in action now.
You in full action now, Boo-Bye? No. Yeah? Say hi, Boo-Bye. No?
This little man, my little brother Zay, man. Isaiah. Talk to the camera, man. Let him know. What class, what school, man. Let him know.
Yo, Bethlehem Catholic. My name is Isaiah Alexander. I'm a freshman.
Nice. And what do you think of your brother so far and, you know, everything he's accomplished?
Nah, he's gonna be a great basketball player. He's great now, but he's gonna be real good.
Well, what happened last one-on-one game?
I won.
Wow.
Doesn't sound right.
Nah, I didn't win, but I got close.
I haven't played Kahlil one-on-one in probably like, we haven't played in like a year. Let's put it this way. Kahlil has never beaten me.
Ask him when he plays me now.
That. We haven't ever, this is the first time you asked me. Yeah, I'll play you. Yeah, man.
Y'all want to record that?
Listen, I haven't retired from playing him. I felt like the last 3 times I beat him, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those things, like a defining moment of his life. So it's like, I think right now I gave him everything that I need to be showing him as far as like one-on-one. But if he really wants to challenge, I mean, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm still young. I had a good run there at Seton Hall, 3 tournament appearances. I played a lot of my back against the basket in college. When I had my son, I envisioned him to be something different, a better player that was able to do more on the floor. Kahlil's path hasn't been written yet for him because he's a player that's been getting better and better along the way. This goes back to one of the main reasons why I felt like Kahlil needed to come out here and display his basketball abilities here in New Jersey. You know, New Jersey was the #1 high school basketball state last year, and it may end up being the #1 basketball state this year. just happy and blessed that it came out, that we all together now, and we've been building, and the sky's the limit for my entire family, not only just for Kahlil. None of this would be possible without my wife. She was at every game. She made sure that he gets his work done. I couldn't do this without her, you know what I'm saying? It's a full-time job, raising kids, raising teenagers, raising a high school superstar. So. Just wanting to have something better for my kids, you know what I'm saying? To want to have a better life for my kids. I mean, you know, throughout life you're gonna have ups and downs. You can't feel like you're gonna never throw the cards in a fold. You gotta always feel like you're gonna keep on rocking until the wheels fall off, so to say. So I mean, I was raised that way, so I mean, hopefully that, you know, if anything ever happens to my kids where, you know, they have to mentally reach down and make sure that they have enough strength to go on, I'm pretty sure they will have enough strength to go on because, you know what I'm saying, you got to have enough strength to go on.
I talk to my mom every day. I love her to death. She understands what I'm out here for, and she understands the goals I have. It's all about the bigger picture, and she knows the bigger picture.
Young black men in general need their fathers to be around, to be able to help guide them throughout the course of life. It's kind of rough outside where we're from, and just to be able to just make sure that life is a lot more easier for him than it was for me.
I always wanted to live with my dad when I was younger. I used to tell my mom, like, yeah, I want to go live with my dad, I get mad or something, but then when it was really time for me to come, I'm like, oh man, I'm really here, and that was, you feel me? He's taught me a lot, he's gonna keep teaching me a lot.
You gotta be aware of all the new attention that you receive when, you know, you do become a star like he has become. When you're trying to make something so huge in your life, it's gonna be a lot of distractions. There's also gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be wanting to come along for the ride for no reason, and for the good or the bad. So, I mean, he does a great job, and I'm here to help him along the way and making sure that the right people are around him.
My name is Kylie.
He just called me a dragon. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop a dragon. Breathe fire, flying around. There ain't nothing you can do to a dragon. This is everything I look forward to in my senior season. Me and Coach Bob had a conversation before the season, letting me know that this is going to be the toughest schedule Roselle Catholic I've ever had. And I told him I'm built for this type of stuff.
Kahlil and Roselle Catholic got off to a great start. They were undefeated for an early part of the season. He had the big tip-in win at the Kyrie Irving Invitational at Barclays Center.
I come out, I'll try to play the same way, play hard. I mean, if not, then you're not giving it your all. If I'm willing, I'll down the court for it, you feel me?
Throw dirt on my name and wish me the worst and scold us, yeah. Shot through the heart and pray on my downfall. But Young T prevailed on my outlaw. Stand on top of the table like John Wall. Got the cross on my chest like Olympic gold. Rap it smooth on the floor like a jazz song. Witness greatness, look up and look on home. Remember next time before you doubt us. That only made me go John Jones. Yeah, underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, yeah. Underrated.
I met him like a year ago, you know, been in the gym with him, been in the lab with him. You know, he got better, man. He got his inside game better, he hitting shots now. And he was always athletic. Shooting the long ball, shooting the three ball better. I'm proud of him, man. He put in a lot of work. Check him out.
And from that squad, Ben Roy. Presenting his award is Staff Sergeant General Angelo J. Martinez.
I know the balls, man. Turn up time, baby. I know the balls. I know the balls.
If you have any questions, it's reading. Today's
Hell, need all help from you. Need all help from you.
and grabbing 7 rebounds.
Addition with Clifford alters a lot of shots. And, I mean, if you're not a 6'5" guard that's bouncy, there's no way you probably can lay the ball up over Cliff. Like last night, he had 9 blocks. Joshua, he's a great on-ball defender. He's probably one of the fastest guards in the country. Definitely, in my eyes, the best guard in the state. And that guy, he gets you going, he get me pumped up. And me and him got it going, and Cliff got it going. I mean, it's very hard to stop us.
What's your role coming in this season?
A leader, point guard, run the team, keep a good pace. We're very talented this year. A lot of young talent this year, actually. We're playing a hell of a schedule, so it's a lot of learning and changes for the young ones.
Did run into some tough stretches. They lost at the Hoop Hall Classic to Norcross, Georgia, which has B.J. Boston, one of the top juniors in the country. Precious Achua, who lived in the Bronx for 5 years. Roselle Catholic played against Montverde at the Metro Classic, pitting Precious and Kahlil against each other, both McDonald's All-Americans. But, you know, they were playing against basically an all-star team in Montverde Academy, coached by Kevin Boyle. Scotty Lewis going to Florida and Brian Antoine going to Villanova on Ranny. Very athletic, high-flying guys in transition. And Roselle Catholic and Ranny, 2 of the best teams in the country. They're both in the USA Today Top 25. So this is really a matchup of 2 heavyweights, 2 powerhouses.
She had cancer. I mean, it was sad, but she's in a better place now. She's looking down on me, proud of me right now. My great grandmother always stay on top of me about doing the right things, you know. She know I'm a good basketball player. She hear a lot of people talking about me, so she don't talk to me about basketball. She talks to me about being a great person and staying close with Jesus and stuff like that. I try to be around my family as much as possible because times like that you don't get back. Spending time with your family and the great memories you have with those guys. So it was sad. I kind of took it hard, but I had to be there for my mom and my grandmother and my grandfather and all those guys and let them know I'm here. Went to the visitation, I seen her body, you know, I got to, you know, talk with my family members, you know, more with those guys. And then the next morning, the funeral was at 10:30. I made it back here, I landed at 3:30, and the game was at 6 o'clock. I kind of knew going into that game that I had to play good in order for the win. And first half, I didn't have a good first half. Second half, I came out, I told my coach, it's go time.
Just shows his commitment to his family and how important it was for him to go home for her funeral. He wants to win the state title, he wants to win a tournament of champions. I think he's going to take it up another notch, and now they're going into their version of March Madness.
RC on 3, family on 6, 1, 2, 3. RC on 6. Let's go, get it, go.
Hey, Kelly, what's up? How you doing? Nobody's giving George any love. How you doing?
Hanging, man.
So Kahlil, since this involves you too, you and your family will take those seats right in front of the podium. Then we'll get into your big thing and do you. Give you the jersey and your certificate, and then afterwards we can do any picture you guys want.
There are only 24 McDonald's All-Americans in the whole country. Each one of them gets a jersey. Kahlil Whitney was honored today with his jersey at Roselle Catholic High School.
This year, Kahlil averaged 101 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists.
I used to watch a lot of high school basketball when I was in grammar school. One thing I always dreamed since I was a kid and started playing basketball was being a McDonald's All-American. I remember I was about 12, 13 years old. I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth and my mom came in. She told my mom I want to be just like those guys, and I promised her that I'd be a McDonald's All-American.
What's up, Mom? This is Mom.
Mom, say hi.
Say hi to Mom.
It's outstanding. Something that we knew we could attain was hard work. He had everything that it took. It's a matter of putting everything in place and putting the work in, and his father made sure we did that. So, not surprising, but very appreciative.
Hard work, huh? It's a lot of hard work right there. One of my biggest achievements so far. Proud of myself and my family. I've been working for this moment my whole life. I'm just grateful for the opportunity I have. My family, I got a great support system. Keep me in the gym, keep me well-rounded. This is by far one of my biggest achievements, but I got a lot more to go.
I think he's fulfilling all of his dreams. He has a chance in the next few weeks and months to win a state championship, play in the McDonald's game. You know, then he's going to go off to Kentucky in the summer. So really his whole life is coming to a head in these few weeks and months.
He wasn't in it. Get some McDonald's. Get a 10-piece. Sweet tea.
I just want a flare fish with fries.
I'm more of a big
flare fish kind of guy.
I'm more of a Big Mac type of guy. Orange drink, medium fries,
medium Sprite, medium
barbecue
fries.
sauce.
What, you talking McDonald's?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't eat it.
What was your favorite moment in this gym?
Favorite moment in this gym? Probably when I scored 35 against Immaculate Conception last year, my junior year. Good. 6 a.m. workout. Strength and conditioning with my trainer for 4 years. So got a strength. I got a regular workout right now. So about to see how that's about to go.
Hold me. I'll take this open beat.
Out the right hand the first three, and now cross up this one, and now the left hand for the next three.
My relationship with him is his dad was my teammate in college, so I've known him since he was like a little kid. We've been working out since 8th grade. Kahlil's one of the hardest workers in the country. He's always in the gym. He gets up early. He's in here late at night, always working.
It helps me. I've been doing this since I was in 7th grade, so I'm just putting in work every day. You know, this is what I live by. You know, can't cheat the game. Come in here, get better, so it can be easier for me on the court. Yeah, man, class at 7:51. About to go catch me a shower real quick. Finish this little presentation I started last night. Get ready for class, man. I'm not really a morning person, but my dad pretty much told me, like, waking up earlier, it gets me, prepared for the day, and I can get much more out of the day. I kind of learned it from Kobe Bryant too. I read his book like 2 months ago. He's basically saying that he gets up real early so he can multiply his workouts and get ahead of everybody faster.
Focus on defense, know what the guy does at your guard, and give great effort. Play harder than they do, and play together. Guys, all your energy, all your focus on this game tonight with a great energy.
Win or go home, fellas. Win or go home. Let's go. Last home game. Last home game. Close it out right.
Yo, let's make this our best defensive game, all right? RC on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
5, 6.
5, 6.
Family.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hard ball, man. Let's go. Come on. Being my last game here, probably show a little bit of emotion. It felt like yesterday I was just saying I'm ready for the season to get started, and now we're at the end of the season. We force turnovers and get the ball in transition. That's how we get going. I feel like we did a great job doing it today. I mean, this school done a lot for me. You know, put me in a great environment, good academics, and a safe environment. Me and my classmates and my teammates. I mean, I have so much respect for the school and the coaches. Pretty much everything they did for me since I got here as a sophomore.
He plays so hard. You know, he's a kid that plays just super hard, and he loves Roselle Catholic. He really does. He really wanted to send his senior year off with a bang.
Get him up out of here!
We had to stay locked in for 4 quarters. We did that for the most part. We turned the ball over a lot in the second half. 4 turnovers in the first half, 13 turnovers in the second half. That's a lot of turnovers. We gotta tighten up on that because against better teams, they're gonna convert on the other end. But for the most part, we shared the ball. We made the open shots. I'm just glad we got the win, and let's get focused for the next game tomorrow against Gills. Hey, yo. Coach about to tell us we don't got class tomorrow. We don't have to come to school.
On my mother, he said, I'm going.
I'm dead. I heard him in the car. No school tomorrow. I heard Coach talking about it in the car.
He capping him in. The team we're playing tomorrow looks nothing like that team. Congratulations on a good win. You're not going home. Get here tomorrow morning. Don't be late for that.
I got my principal.
Put a body on somebody every single shot that goes up. Box them out, push them under, do something. We've got to get every defense rebound with 5 guys. I'm just really proud of the team and the fact that we've been able to consistently be in this position. Keep Mulcahy out of the lane. It's the #1 thing we got to do. This is our 8th consecutive sectional final, which is something that we're very proud of. We're looking for the jumper or Kahlil in the post. Play together, okay? Game will be up and down. It's going to be a battle for 32 minutes. Stay together as a team. Win together as a team.
Well, this is a great challenge for them going for the state sectional championship. They got Gil St. Bernard's great team led by Paul Mulcahy. Tough matchup for them. They really need this one to continue the legacy of state champions that Coach Boffitt delivered for them.
Let's go!
Gil St. Bernard plays so differently than any other team they're going to play the whole year, and they're a tough matchup. They're not playing particularly well, but they're still in the game.
We talked earlier in the season about even though we graduated a lot of guys, there's enough in this room to do what we want to do. We needed a play. You know, we needed a defensive stop, and then we needed a couple of more free throws. I mean, Kahlil's been making big plays since he got here. For the last 3 years, he seems to be in the right spot at the right time. You know, everybody in the gym probably knew that Paul was going to have the ball there. He was able to come up with a loose ball, which we needed, and then, you know, steps to the line and makes two huge free throws at that point to ice the game.
It's going to leave a terrific legacy, especially if they win at TSC. I mean, he's done it all since he's been there. New role this year with Naz Reid, you know, moving on, and the talent they had last year. So he's the guy this year. He knows he's the guy, and he's delivered time and time again.
Big time! Oh, you heard it, That was like butter. Look at you, boy. That was butter. Hey, you already know. I told y'all we was going to go back to back. We went back to back.
They told him, Lil. They told him. They told him that.
You need your best player, McDonald's All-American, to come through down the stretch, and that's what he did tonight. He hit the big free throws, made the big plays. He was the leader they needed, and he carried them to the victory.
And I'm blessed. It's a compliment of all the hard work I put in throughout the years and years. 8th grade, nobody knew me. Freshman year, nobody knew me. I'm transferring out here. My sophomore summer, I blew up. And top 10 in the country now.
Let's go, Kelly Whitney.
We're here in Toms River, New Jersey at the non-public B state championship game.
Let's go, Kelly Whitney. Let's go, Kelly Whitney.
Roselle Catholic with Kentucky-bound wing Kahlil Whitney and UNLV-bound point guard Josh PIERRE-LOUIS Josh is here playing, even though he's got 2 broken bones in his hand. They're playing against a Ranny team that has Scotty Lewis going to Florida, Brian Antoine going to Villanova.
I want everybody to play. I want all competition.
We got 3 McDonald's All-Americans in this game, 3 guys projected to go in the 2020 NBA draft.
Be strong with the ball.
Some of these seniors are going to play their last game ever here tonight, and some of them are going to win a state championship and advance to the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, good. There you go. Good call.
This is a state championship game. I mean, I won state championship last year. I want to win it 2 years in a row, and I'm going out fighting. Josh was nowhere near 70, 60%. Josh was pretty bad. He fractured his wrist, so I mean, the fact that he came out here and he actually played, Josh is a warrior.
With Josh PIERRE-LOUIS injured here, there's a lot more pressure on Kahlil. Kahlil's really going to have to step up and help the scoring burden in this game, or his season's going to be over.
Throw the extra one. Offensively, we got to get to the rim, finish at the rim, or kick for wide open shots. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Kahlil Whitney, he's a great player. Great size, a great motor. Able to shoot the ball very well. I think it was in the 3rd quarter he came down, he hit about 2 or 3 back-to-back threes, very clutch player.
Gotta be strong with that ball, man. You wanna be strong with that ball? Can't really play basketball, man. Football, anything, man. Possession is everything.
Kahlil Whitney played one of his best games all season out here for Roselle Catholic, 26 points. He really played brilliantly, and they couldn't guard him.
Oh, yes, yes.
But Roselle Catholic just couldn't get that second scorer, that second guy in double digits, and that really was the difference.
I know it's a tough loss, but I also want him to know that these tough losses are a great learning experience. Not only that, it builds character. And my son won state last year and won TOC, and coming up short here in the state finals. I know it's a tough loss, but it's always something to learn from a loss. We're looking forward to the future. We had a great time here at Roselle Catholic. My son had grown, and even though he lost today, he's still a champion.
Kahlil's going to be a great player. You know, his career is going to be further than just this game. And I know he's keeping his head up.
buzzer went off and my heart just dropped. I mean, I lost the state championship. It hurt so bad because I worked so hard. I mean, it's very unfortunate when you work so hard for something and you just work, and it feel like you got something taken from you. No disrespect to Rainey. Rainey played a great game. It was very unfortunate.
It doesn't hurt as bad, you know, earlier in the season or earlier in the state tournament as it does when you're this close to your ultimate goal. Okay, but you know, this is where we want to be, and if we want to be in this game all the time, there's times when you're going to come up short. Only 3 turnovers in the second half. We thought we did everything we needed to do, and unfortunately, we didn't shoot it enough to feel like they feel like right now. Just an unbelievable 3 years that he gave us, and I'm so happy to have coached him and so proud of the player he turned himself into with all of his hard work. The best regular season in school history, another county championship, another sectional championship. I'm proud of the season that you guys had.
Yeah, one last time. RC on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. RC. 4, 5, 6. Let's go. I mean, those are my brothers. I mean, you win or lose, those are my brothers. So I have so much respect for them coming out with me fighting. Getting to the state championship, we had a young team. So I respect those guys so much. We had a great year. Like I said, it's unfortunate we lost the state championship. But like I said, I'm back in the gym tomorrow. I'm back in the gym tomorrow, and I mean, hey, it's time for the next level.
Oh, that's your document? Man, shout out to the Dragon, man.
Great experience out here at McDonald's All-American camp. I learned a lot. It was a wonderful experience. My dream finally came true being McDonald's All-American. I mean, you just got to go out, compete at a high level, let everybody know around the country that you're here. To get selected to such a prestigious game, such as McDonald's and Jordan Brand, that was big for me, my confidence. Michael Jordan is my favorite player of all time, so getting invited to this game was amazing. Just knowing that I'm recognized as the top 25 players in the country, and they wanted me to come out and represent the Jordan brand and the Jordan game.
You're here with Tyrese Maxey, committed to the University of Kentucky, Garland, Dallas raised, and we're here at the Jordan Brand Classic in Vegas, about to go crazy. Hey! Playing with Kahlil's great, he always brings great energy. He's an electrifying player. I love playing with him since sophomore year, and I'm going to get to play with him next year. I'm looking forward to really practice, just going in, competing every day. I know Coach Cal going to make the teams fun and difficult, and I know it's going to be a lot of battles, but I know when it's time to step on the court together, as one, we're going to go crazy.
I got both my teammates out here. I got Keon Brooks, I got Tyrese Maxey. It's just the beginning for us, getting together, bonding, cracking jokes together and stuff like that.
What is this, man?
Bro, it's gonna come on, bro. That's what teammates do, bro. It's amazing. Just knowing us three going in and everybody looking for us to put on the show, so that's what we're gonna do.
A 6'6" forward out of Roselle Catholic High School out of Roselle, New Jersey, number 2, Kahlil Whitney. A A 6'2" guard out of South Garland High School out of Dallas, Texas. Number 3, Tyrese Maxey.
You know, it was fun to see them. You know, it's obviously they're all top talent, but actually had 3 guys for going to Kentucky on our team. But it was great to see them out there. I think both those guys are going to really fit in well together in Coach Cal's system in Kentucky. And they can both do a lot of things on the ball, off the ball, and it should be a lot of fun. I think they'll both go in and make a big impact right away.
It's going to be amazing. Me and Keon Brooks going to be going at it in practice every day. We're going to be pushing each other, so that's going to be good. Tyrese is just a great teammate to play with. It's going to be pretty scary when we get out on the court next year. Playing for Coach John Calipari is going to be amazing. I know it is. And we're all going to accomplish the individual goals and team goals that we need.
The future starts now. Until next year, thank y'all so much for coming out, man.
Hey, man. Shout out to Fresh Focus Sports, man. That's how I'm going to end my high school career. We out.
The Dragon. Dragon out.
The big dragon.